just makes you not feel alone. You have, you can share that without being judged. I think judgment's the big piece in this, with the stigma of, I can't believe she got sober for this kid, or didn't get sober for those children. It's hard. It's really, really hard to say, I am a mom. I wasn't the best mom with these previous children, but I'm doing the best I can for this new baby.
I said, I just feel like I let you down. And she looked me in the eye and she says, there's no way you let me down. She says, this has been the most life-changing experience I've ever had. And she says, because of this, I'm going to go to prison. I'm going to continue to try to get better.
Students carry naloxone now, and that's something that's so important to remember about naloxone is naloxone isn't only a medication. It's also a second chance at educating students. When you carry a dose of naloxone with you every single day, that is a reminder you carry with you of the dangers of fentanyl poisoning and the dangers of lacing and the dangers of opioids in our communities. And that's far better of a reminder, far better of an education tool than, smashing an egg with a frying pan and declaring that to be your brain on crack.
I mean, they're survivors, right? They've been able to survive with substance use for 30, 40, 50 years, but now we're in a situation where the potency of the drug supply combined with their aging has put them at disproportionate risk. In that, if you think back to the 1970s, there was a heroin epidemic. A lot of us don't think that far back, but that was the population ensnared in that epidemic. And I think this population now, they're older adults, they have continued to use and are ensnared in the new epidemic with greater risk.
Last season on Countermeasures, we brought you stories from the front lines of the opioid crisis. This season, we are taking a closer look at some of the communities hit hardest by opioid dependency and overdose. Join us as we step inside some of the everyday, often unexpected places that are adapting to the realities of the opioid crisis. From the corridors of elder care facilities to the bustling halls of high schools, we'll explore the complex web of causes, the effects, and the tangible solutions being implemented on the ground. We'll hear from advocates, public health experts, and people who are using their lived experience to make things better for their communities and help save lives. Together, we'll come to better understand the opioid crisis and discover a new way forward. Season 2 of Countermeasures is coming soon, wherever you get your podcasts. To learn more about what Emergent is doing to help address the opioid crisis, visit emergentbiosolutions.com. Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform to ensure you don't miss an episode.